Hello everybody! Going to do something a little different here today. Going to take a look at the various types of light switches in the house. Of course, this is the one I have just replaced not too long ago in this guest bedroom. And it's one of those silent mercury switches. I guess they were popular in the 70s and 60s maybe. But ever since I've been around, there's been one in this bedroom. There's also one in this bedroom. This is still a Leviton, I believe. It's still in pretty good shape yet, so I'm leaving that one alone. In the entry hall, my grandfather back in the early 90s replaced the ones that were here before with looks like three-way switches, white for whatever reason. These have a nice feel to them and a nice sound. They're not bad. Speaking of sound, this is the only original switch left in the house. This is a three-way switch. And it operates that light down there. Used to have several of these in the house back when I was a kid, but they have gradually failed and have been replaced with modern day equivalents. Here's the one on the other end. Just a modern day, nothing special. In the master bedroom there are several horizontally mounted switches. These control the lights on the corners of the house and the fan and the light in this master bedroom. These have quite a click. That one needs to stay on, but that's what those sound like. Kind of an interesting sound to those. Come in here to the bathroom. Of course, we got more of these silent mercury switches. That's for the shower stall. And that one's for the heater. I'm not going to turn that on right now. But it's just your typical modern, probably put that in the mid-90s because it had an original loud clicking switch until 30 years ago or so. Now this one, somebody decided to install a brown switch, but it works fine, so it's a childhood sound, so I'll leave it alone. It's easy to operate, but it's got a nice, pleasant clicking sound. Not bad at all. In here, the one on the left is probably from the late 80s. It operates the fan. Just a typical sounding switch. This one's probably from the late 60s here, this Leviton. It operates the lights over there to my left. Kind of a different sounding switch. And there's one over here as well, the same thing. Operates this light over here. My grandfather's doing some sanding, so that's what that sound is. And the same thing here in the kitchen. That's the 60s. This is the late 80s. And I'll end up in the dining room. This is a modern switch, probably a year old maybe. That's what that one sounds like. Nothing fancy, nothing unusual. And I'll end with the one in the front living room. This is another one of those silent mercury switches by GE. And this one operates the Christmas tree when it's season. Now it just operates the lamp, but that's that one. I think I have a video on this one called the GE Super Switch, and I'll link that in the description. So once again, this has been a look at the switches in the house. Thank you for watching.